So what do you do if your Secure Act webinar didn't actually generate any appointments? Like me, you probably hear a lot of people and advisors running educational events around the Secure Act and how it affects their retirement. And if you didn't get appointments from actually running a webinar around it, there are actually five main reasons. Five main reasons why. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what those five main reasons are and what you can do to fix it so that your next Secure Act webinar is way better than your last one. Okay. Hey, my name is Chung Tang with morecustomersonline.ca and aumclients.com, where I help financial advisors and RIAs move million dollars of assets using social media advertising and funnels. You can learn more about that at aumclients.com. But right now, let's actually dig into the topic for today, which is what do you do if your Secure Act webinar didn't actually get any appointments? So, like I said, there are actually five main ways why that happened. All right. And so number one is you only told 10 people about it, right? Like with a seminar, if 10 people show up for the seminar, right, then you'll probably get 2, 3, 4, 5 appointments from it. It's not uncommon because they will sit through the entire seminar, right? Most people are not just going to get up from a seminar because they're there live. Whereas a webinar, right, you need a lot more people because if your presentation isn't well delivered, then all they have to do, like they won't feel bad if they just leave. They just have to click X and then they're gone to doing something else, right? So number one is you're not getting enough people to it. That's one of the main reasons, right? Maybe you've only sent it to 10 people. Maybe you only post a couple things half-heartedly on social media, or maybe you just send it to your email list and then you expect that to happen. But you need to post it on every single online channel. You need to tell everyone about it offline. You need to tell all your clients, invite their friends and their colleagues and people that they know, right? And then you also want to run ads to it. Like you want to drive traffic to it because that you can control, right? You can scale your ads. You can drive as many people as you want to your webinar and get them to see it. So number two is that the presentation wasn't actually well delivered, right? So in a seminar, even if your presentation isn't that great and you didn't deliver it that good, people aren't, unless it's really, 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 really bad, people aren't going to just walk up and leave, right? Whereas a webinar, they will. So the problem to fix is that the reason you didn't get appointments from your Secure Act webinar is because your delivery wasn't that good. I mean, after all, it makes sense. If you've only done it a couple times, 3 times, 4 times, your delivery probably isn't that good, so you got to do more of it. So that's the solution to the problem, number 2. Number 3 is there's no follow-up in place. So there are really 3 places that you want to follow up with people who you've told the webinar about, right? And who've registered. One is you want to follow up with people who registered but didn't show up for the webinar. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you want to follow up with people who showed up for the webinar but left early. And then the number 3 place you want to follow up is people who attended the entire webinar but didn't actually book an appointment, right? So if you don't have a follow-up in place, if you don't have those 3 follow-ups in place, it's why your Secure Act webinar didn't actually generate any appointments. So the 4th problem is that the appointment offer, like the reason why someone should book an appointment with you, it's weak or there was just no offer. So for example, let's say we you see me on video, I'm just like, yeah, book a consultation. Or I can say, book a consultation and you'll get all these benefits and I'll do these things for you, right? Just by making the offer better, I'm going to get more people to actually book an appointment. Because saying book a consultation, book a complimentary consultation, book a free financial review, whatever, like there's no implied or explicit benefit for why I should do that. So you got to make it clear. You got to make it compelling why someone should book an appointment with you. So problem number 4 to solve, to make sure your next Secure Act webinar gets appointments, is make better appointment offers. And then number 5 is debrief. There's no debrief. So just like after you have an appointment with a prospective client, right? You think about, what you did, what went well, and then what you can do better on the next appointment, right? It's the same thing with webinars. You want to look at what you did to actually promote it, what the results were, like how many people you actually got to the webinar, and then how many people showed up for the webinar, and how many people booked an appointment, and how many people actually showed up for the appointment. You want to look at all that information, aka a debrief, and then you want to create a plan to make the next webinar even better, right? So whatever you want to improve, you have to be able to look at the data. You have to be able to look at the numbers and the process. And honestly, sometimes if you're not getting great results, it's not comfortable to look at crappy results. It's just not. We just don't want to look at things that don't make us feel good. But you have to look at those things if you wanted to improve. All right. And so those are the 5 reasons why, if you ran a Secure Act webinar and you didn't generate any appointments, those are the 5 reasons why. Those are the 5 problems that you want to fix. And so what do you actually do if your Secure Act webinar didn't generate appointments? So just to recap, number 1, you got to get more people to it. Number 2, you have to improve how you deliver the presentation. Number 3, you got to follow up, right? I told you the 3 places you need to follow up. Number 4, you have to actually do a debrief. And number 5, you have to make sure that you make compelling appointment offers so that people actually want to book an appointment. My name is Chang Tang. Thanks so much for watching this. If you would like more help on solving either one or all 5 of those problems so that your next Secure Act webinar or other type of webinar that you're running is way more effective, gets you the results, and really gets you appointments with people who are educated and quote unquote pre-qualified on what you do, how you can help them, and how you do it, along with, they're open-minded to actually hearing and sitting down with you, then go to aumclients.com. On that page, you'll be able to learn more about how I can help, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Chang Tang. I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.